Hey girls, here's just another wee video of me doing some inky flowers. Here I am applying Vintage Beige by Diva World Blue Sky. And here is the second coat. And I'm just curing these for 30 seconds. This is my own pops. So next, I'm just taking off that sticky adherence layer and you can see it going dry. And now I'm applying number 4 on by the Diva World Aqua Pens. And I'm applying it kind of like what you would imagine the inside of a flower to look like. And now I'm using a small detailer brush and I'm applying it with translucent ink. So you can buy different types of ink. These wee aqua pens came with a translucent ink, but I didn't buy it from there. I got these wee ones from eBay. So I'm just feathering out the ink so that you can kind of see me starting to get the shape of petals. And you just want to move your pen about or your brush about, just not putting too much ink onto the brush either, because you don't want too much ink on there because it'll bleed out too much. Just applying a wee bit more ink just to the centre, just to get a wee bit more depth of colour, and I'm just brushing it out kind of like what you would imagine like the inside of a flower petal would look like. So I am leaving that to dry because you don't want to keep adding too much, and then you end up taking away from what your colours would be. And next I'm adding purple ink. I'm just adding that with the wee detailer brush, and again just in exactly the same way as the pink. And what you want to do is you just want to start feathering out with your translucent colour, as you can see there, and get more petal shapes. So you just want to keep applying your translucent ink. You can use acetone, but I prefer the translucent ink because the acetone nearly melts it down a wee bit too, or waters it down a wee bit too much, and leaves it that you don't get as good a colour. Again, I'm just applying a wee bit more purple just to the centre, just so you can see a wee bit more definition in the centre, so it looks a wee bit more like flower petals. And now what I'm doing is I'm just kind of bringing them wee petals out to make them look a wee bit bigger. So I'm going to go back into the pink again. And with my detail brush, I'm going to the tip of my flower petal and I'm trying to make that a wee bit more translucent. And just making the flower petals a wee bit bigger as well. Just so they look a wee bit more like petals. I'll get a better view for you, so just moving it around a wee bit. You want to just try and move the outer corners of, or the outer edges of the flowers, just so they look a wee bit more petal-like, and then have your centre a wee bit darker. And here's just a wee quick marble, if anybody wants to know how to do marble with ink. You just draw a little bit on and then feather out your edges with your translucent, sorry I went out of focus there, with your translucent ink. And just add in a wee bit of purple. These wee detailer brushes aren't particularly dear, I got them on eBay, so pretty cheap to pick up. I know Magpie do some and they're fantastic, but some of them are like £13. I think I picked up a wee 4-pack of these for less than a £5. And now I'm applying CJP non-tack top coat. For me it is the best top coat you can buy. And now I am adding a little bit of white gel polish, again by Diva World, and just on a wee dotting tool and just adding wee dots into the centre of the flowers, to give them a wee bit of definition, to make them look a little bit more flower-like. Cure that. And that is it, girls. That is the finished result. Very, very easy to do. I've had loads and loads of people contact me about these, and that's it. That's how you do them. Really, really easy. So good luck, and thank you so much for watching.